I want to make sure well, on one hand, he's Andrew Celentano, but he also told me I could call him Andrew Celentano. He performs regularly at the BSO Cafe, at Symphony Hall, playing classical piano. But he is also a songwriter, we need you, and is working on a musical with Laurie McIntosh, who shares the stage with him tonight. In addition, over there, Janice Wallace, talented singer and cellist, will be joining them for the last two songs. Put your hands together for Andrew Celentano.
Thank you, Dane. How about a hand for Dane? Was he amazing? Very nice. Dane, amazing. I want to thank you all for coming. In fact, tonight, between Laurie and I, we have 22 friends here. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. 22 people. I didn't know we had 22 friends, actually. The funny thing is my wife was driving around the block about 3 or 4 hours and called and said she's going to go home, so she's not here tonight. I'm really kind of disappointed, but she's heard these songs before, so, you know. Anyway. But, you know, I've known Laurie for years, actually. We worked at IBM together many years ago, and then we separated, you know, we went in separate directions. She went to Canada, I was here. And we crossed paths just last year, and I found out she loves to sing, and she found out I love to play piano. And so we started collaborating, and we play in various places. And we're still pretty new at this. We're amateurs, the true word of it. But I'm a closet musician. By that I mean I write a lot of tunes and don't do anything with them. And when this thing came up 2 years ago, I actually took a few songs and started to write words to them. So the first song we're going to write, and we're going to sing tonight, I wrote 20 years ago, actually. And because of the BACA event 2 years ago, I put lyrics to it finally, and I dedicated this to my in-laws because they've been married now for 55 years. And that's amazing. Isn't that amazing? They're not here tonight, but give them a big hand. 55 years, that's amazing. So this first song is called Still Together After All These Years, and Laurie McIntosh. Enjoy. Thank you.
How could we have known that the first time we met would never end? Who could ever know that we would still be here? How could we have known that our love would endure for all these years? Let me hold you close and tell you I love you. As I look in your eyes and I see what I see, what I see is my champion that you'll always be. And I know that I'll always be true, and I'll be here with you. How could we have known that the first time we met would never end? Who could ever know that we would still be here? How could we have known that our love would endure for all these years? Let me hold you close and tell you I love you. As I look in your eyes and I see what I see, what I see is my champion that you'll always be. Here we are, still together after all of these years. And I know that you'll always be true, and I'll be here with you.
Thank you, Laurie. Laurie McIntosh. I forgot to mention that I was fascinated by the concept of a very simple left hand. It's kind of like a heart and soul with a simple left hand and color my world. So I was fascinated by that concept and then just added some melody on top of it. But anyway, thank you for listening. And the next two are part of a musical we're writing called A Dog's Park. And it's about people that meet at a dog's park, and it's about their lives and the struggles that parents have raising kids. And so we're actually going to have, the first one's called Forever. And it's about two people meeting, and we'll do that first. And Jan Wallace is going to play the cello, and she's going to get her cello into it and all of that. And Jan is a friend of Laurie, and I'm very happy to meet her. She's quite a talented singer in her own right. She's going to sing the next song, but she also plays cello, which is wonderful. So A Dog's Park is actually a lot like, it's going to be exactly like Chorus Line, except dogs, a little different. And I don't want to give away the plot, but one of the dogs is gay. Just leave it at that, you know. And he's not the poodle. I just want you to know. That's no stereotyping here. It's going to be like a big greyhound or something. Anyway. But it's going to be quite a fun event. And anyway, dogs on stage, you can imagine. It's going to be a lot of fun. So this also is, it also reminisces about how they met in the later. And I don't know, it's because I have gray hair now, I guess I'm getting sentimental, so this is called Forever. And again, this is one that I wrote the melody 2 years ago, but did nothing with it until recently, and that's why I love this thing. And by the way, this is a premiere. The song has never been played publicly before, so Forever.
When I saw him from across the room, his eye lingered, how my heart went boom. I could love him, I could really love him forever. As I watched him, please don't look away. Could it be true that he'd come my way? I could love him, I could really love him forever. We went walking side by side. He held my hand, we walked in stride. Our hearts in love entwined, and he will be mine. I have seen him through the good and bad. I have given everything I had. I have loved him, I have really loved him forever. He has seen me through the rough and smooth. seem like yesterday. I have loved him, I have really loved him forever.
Thank you. Thank you. Laurie McIntosh. Okay, and Jan Wallace is going to join us now and sing. And this last piece is called The Things You Want to Do. And it's a struggle between a mother and a daughter that never have enough time for each other. And we're actually going to act out some parts. You're going to see Laurie as I think, a 6-year-old and a 12-year-old and then an 18-year-old. And so she's going to metamorphosize before your eyes. And so Laurie's playing the daughter, and Jan is playing the mother. And this is a pretty crazy, fast-paced song, so listen carefully because the words will fly right by.
If we remember them.
By the way, I want to thank some special people that came tonight. Robert Finley just played at Steinhardt Hall yesterday, so thank you, Robert, for coming out here. And Dr. Al Costanza, great guy, and some wonderful friends here. Some I haven't seen in a long time. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Big hand for them. Thank you.
Fax the chart, shop called, the car is done, dog's been fed, we need more bread, laundry's done, got your cleats, my concals, moved to do, reheat the ham, leftovers will have to do, gonna be late, way after 8, miss my flight. Sorry I can't tuck you in tonight. Mommy, let's chalk, watch my somersault. Where's the leash? Let's take Max for a walk. You promised we'd talk when you called yesterday. Mommy, his bone, look, I've grown. Can we read when you get off the phone? Don't leave me alone, say no meetings today. Tights have got a run, where are my skates? Bernadette's stuck, she needs a ride, can't be late. Cell phone's dead, what am I gonna wear? Got a D+ in English, but I don't care. What's there to eat? More mac and cheese? Not again. And what has happened to my favorite pen? Done your outline, be home by 9. Get off Facebook, it's wasting your time. There's tutors online who can help with your grades. Book report done, where's this from? Can you please take the dog for a run? Yes, I'm glad you won, now put this stuff away. Got my navel pierced, I need your keys. This is nice blush, we're eating at Dairy Freeze. Tan's my new boyfriend, he's got a car. Have you seen his way cool tattoos on his arms? History project got delayed, amen. Oh, can I use your credit card again? That my perfume? Don't assume. Do you think you could get up by noon? If you cleaned your room, then you'd have more to wear. Cell phones aren't free. You work at 3. Please list colleges you want to see. We did not agree you could stay up till 2. So you can't go. Says who? I say you can. Why can't I go? Because I said. Hell, I can't. I said no. And so? So no means no. And you say no. And now you know. You don't know. Don't act too. Will too. What's up with you? You never let me do the things I ever really want to do. You never want to do the things you ever really have to do. You never let me do the things I ever really want to do. Thank you.
Thank you. Laurie McIntosh, Jan Wallace.